In an attempt to recoup revenue owed to the City of Johannesburg, the Metro's power utility company, City Power, has embarked on a campaign to switch off several buildings for non-payment. City Power is owned 9 billion rand by residents and businesses. The electricity disconnection is part of City Power's weekly cut-off operation. One of the defaulting customers disconnected so far is a residential road on Empire Road, body Corporate Milpark View, which owes a staggering debt of approximately 4 million rand. SABC News senior reporter Hasina Gori has more.
Defaulting customers are a huge obstacle to the service delivery of many companies, including that of City Power. We've spent this morning with the teams on the ground here in the northern suburbs of Johannesburg as they went on a revenue collection drive to find those high customers with huge debts and ensure that their services were cut. We right now are here in Milpark, outside one of the residential businesses which owe in the millions to City Power. I want to bring in the customer services manager, Naktula. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Let's start with, why are these drives important for City Power?
The revenue collection drive is so important not only to City Power, can I just say that, it's also important for Eskom, for us to reduce the load shedding. If customers pay us, then we will be able to fix all our infrastructures.
We here at this specific building right now, it's a residential building which we've been told owes in the millions to City Power. How does a business or a building like this end up being so far in arrears with City Power?
Customers tend to pay less than what we are billing them, and they tend to skip months of payment. Hence, they end up owing so much money.
In this specific case, it's a body corporation that's owing. What happens to these residents that have been paying to that body corp every month and now find themselves without electricity?
Unfortunately for us, City Power, we don't deal, for such businesses, we don't deal with individual residents, but we deal with the owner of the property.
And talk to me about the revenue collection drive. How does it go about? What is the process that's taken place, and how often does it happen?
The revenue collection drive, we as City Power, we do it on a weekly basis per SDC. We check all the owing customers who we know don't have queries with us, we are billing them correctly with actual readings, with actual meters, and the ones that they are not paying, then we target to those customers to say, come pay, and then we will give you the service that you deserve.
So the process after this, once your lights have been cut by City Power, will be for the business now to come and make payment arrangements with the power utility?
Yes, they have to come to COJ offices to make payment, and we give them another option if they don't have the whole 3.5 million or whatever amount that they are owing, to make an AOD, which is an acknowledgement of debt, to say, okay, I will pay this amount on a monthly basis for 6 months or 12 months.
You said one of the outcomes that is hoped, in these drives is that the City Power utility will be able to upgrade their infrastructure. You also mentioned load shedding, quite a huge issue. Here in the northern suburbs, we've had some customers who went without electricity for almost 24 hours, 48 hours this week. What are some of the upgrades that are needed urgently by City Power or by your substation?
It's for us to maintain the substations. Once all our substations are maintained properly, then I believe we won't have so much load shedding.
Thank you so much. That is Customer Service Manager at Hersel Substation of City Power here in Johannesburg. We've spent the morning with the teams on the ground as they went through various different buildings, residential buildings, to find those that have defaulted and are in arrears. This specific building owing over 3.5 million rand, as you heard from City Power Customer Service Manager, that this is a weekly drive that happens across the city in various areas, targeting those that have arrears and have not made any payment plans.